Dahil sa patuloy na pagtaas ng presyo ng gasolina at diesel ngayon, mas maraming Pilipino ang nag-iisip, panahon na ba para mag-EV? Pero alam mo ba, hindi lahat ng electric vehicle ay pare-pareho. Yung iba full electric, yung iba kalahati lang, at meron pang parang electric kuno pero gasolina pa rin pala ang main source. Kaya kung iniisip mo, gusto ko mag-EV pero alin ba talaga ang para sa akin? Sakto, kasi sa video na to, i-breakdown natin ang lahat ng types ng electric vehicle sa Pilipinas. Simple, practical at walang technical na nosebleed. At ang goal natin, after this video, alam mo na kung alin ang swak sa lifestyle, budget at driving habits mo. Ano ba talaga ang electric vehicle o EV? Simple lang. Ang EV o mas broadly electrified vehicle ay sasakyan na gumagamit ng electric motor, either kapalit ng engine o kasama ng gasoline engine. Pero dito nagiging interesting. Hindi lang iisa ang EV. May 4 main types ka makikita sa Pilipinas ngayon. Hybrid o HEV, plug-in hybrid o PHEV, battery electric o BEV, at mild hybrid o MHEV. At bawat isa may sariling personality. Mini recap, hindi lahat ng EV ay pure electric. Iba-iba sila ng level ng pagiging electric. Type 1, Hybrid Electric Vehicle o HEV. Ito yung pinaka-common na electrified vehicle sa Pilipinas ngayon, lalo na dahil sa Toyota lineup. Example, gusto kong magtipid sa gas pero ayoko muna mag-full electric. Paano siya gumagana? May gasoline engine at electric motor. Automatic niyang minamanage kung kailan engine, electric, or both ang gagamitin. Self-charging via regenerative braking at tulong ng engine. Hindi mo kailangang i-plug. Example, si Mark, office worker sa BGC, daily commute niya QC to BGC. Traffic, stop and go. Sa hybrid, madalas ginagamit ang electric motor sa low speed or traffic. Pero depende pa rin sa system at driving conditions. Tipid sa gas, typically around 15 to 35% depende sa traffic at driving habits. Pros, walang charging stress, tipid sa fuel, smooth at tahimik sa city driving. Cons, hindi fully electric, may maintenance pa rin ng engine. Current HEV models sa Pilipinas: Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid, Toyota Yaris Cross Hybrid, Toyota Camry Hybrid, at Honda Civic e-HEV. Common mistake, akala ng iba, EV na to, wala na akong gagastusin sa gas. Hindi, hybrid pa rin siya. Mini recap, hybrid equals best entry point kung gusto mo ng tipid without changing your lifestyle. Type 2, plug-in hybrid o PHEV. Hindi ito Philippine Electric Vehicle, plug-in hybrid ito. Ito ang level up version ng hybrid. Difference, pwede mo siyang i-charge. Usually around 40 to 100 km real-world EV range per full charge. Depende sa model at driving conditions. Scenario, si Ana, freelancer. Daily travel, 20 km. Kung naka-PHEV siya, kaya mag-pure electric everyday. Kung religious kang mag-charge at pasok sa EV range mo. Gasoline equals backup. Kung consistent ka mag-charge. Tip, kung daily mo ay below 50 kilometers, PHEV can act like a semi-EV. Pros, pwede kang mag-full electric daily. May backup for long trips. Flexible. Cons, mas mahal kaysa HEV. Kailangan mo talagang i-charge para sulit. Current PHEV models sa Pilipinas: BYD Sea Lion 6 DMI, Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV, BMW X1 xDrive 25e, BMW 530e, Volvo XC60 Recharge. Behavior insight, maraming Pinoy bibili ng PHEV pero hindi mag-charge. Resulta, para naging mahal na hybrid na, hindi mo na ma-maximize. Mini recap, PHEV equals best of both worlds, pero if ginagamit mo properly. Before we continue, kung may questions, suggestions, or clarifications kayo tungkol sa content natin today, pakipost lang sa comment section ng video na to. Huwag nyo rin kalimutang mag-like, subscribe at i-click ang bell icon sa ating Limited Life YouTube channel, TikTok at Facebook page para updated ka palagi sa mga fresh contents natin. Type 3, Battery Electric Vehicle o BEV. Ito yung fully electric, walang gasoline at all. Paano siya gumagana? 100% electric motor. Recharge via home charger or public charging stations. Range reality, PH context. Rated range 300 to 600 plus kilometers. Real world, mas mababa depende sa traffic, aircon usage, init ng panahon at driving style. Scenario, si Carlo, entrepreneur. May sariling bahay at parking. Nagpa-install siya ng home charger. Result, mas convenient kaysa sa gas station. Kung may home charging ka, operating costs pwedeng bumaba ng around 30 to 60% versus gasoline. Depende sa presyo ng kuryente at charging habits. Pros, walang gasoline cost pero may electric cost pa rin. Tahimik, smooth. Generally, lower maintenance, walang oil change, fewer moving parts. Cons, improving, but mostly concentrated pa rin sa Metro Manila at selected highways at hindi pa kasing widespread ng gas stations. Charging time around 30 minutes, fast charge usually 20 to 80% for several hours o home charging. Range anxieties sa long trips. Current BEV models sa Pilipinas: BYD Dolphin, BYD Atto 3, BYD Seal, Tesla Model 3, Tesla Model Y, Nissan Leaf, Hyundai Ioniq 5, Kia EV6, MG4 EV at GAC Aion Y. Common mistake, impulse buying. Ang ganda kasi ng EV, pero walang parking, charging option at long trip plan. Ending, stress. Step-by-step tip bago mag-BEV. Number 1, check kung may sariling parking. Number 2, check kung pwede mag-home charging. Number 3, know your daily kilometer range. Number 4, plan long drives and charging stops. Mini-recap, BEV equals future ready, pero kailangan handa ka rin. Type number 4, mild hybrid o MHEV. Ito yung pinaka-misunderstood. Technically, hindi siya full EV. Mas tamang tawag, electrified vehicle lang. Hybrid daw pero hindi siya kaya mag-drive purely electric. Assist lang siya sa engine. Think of it as helper lang si electric motor. Scenario, si Jay, first time buyer. Nakakita ng hybrid badge. Kala niya, tipid na to. Reality, fuel savings around 5 to 15%, sometimes higher depending on driving conditions. Totoo ang savings but not dramatic. Pros, slightly better fuel efficiency. Usually cheaper than full hybrid. Cons, hindi tunay na EV experience. Minimal difference versus traditional cars. Current MHEV models sa Pilipinas: Suzuki Ertiga Hybrid, Suzuki XL7 Hybrid, Suzuki Fronx Hybrid, Suzuki Ciaz Hybrid. Psychology insight, tinatawag to ng iba na label bias. Pag may hybrid label, iniisip agad natin maraming upgrade, even if maliit lamang. Mini-recap, MHEV equals entry-level efficiency, pero manage your expectation. Comparison, alin ang para sa'yo? Quick breakdown: hybrid, safe, practical, no lifestyle change. PHEV, flexible, best if discipline ka mag-charge. BEV, full commitment, potentially biggest long-term savings. MHEV, minor upgrade, not life-changing. Rule of thumb, kondo ka, no charging, hybrid. Short daily trips, may charging, PHEV. May bahay at parking, BEV. Budget conscious, MHEV o hybrid. Common mistakes ng mga Pinoy buyers. Number 1, FOMO buying. EV na ang uso, kaya bibili na ako. Walang planning. Number 2, ignoring total cost. EV equals mahal upfront, pero potentially cheaper sa long term. Number 3, no charging plan. Pinakamalaking mistake. Number 4, overestimating savings. Hindi instant ang ROI. Reality check, EV savings usually long term, around 3 to 7 years or more, depende sa usage, presyo ng kuryente, at presyo ng sakyan. Final insights, real talk. Hindi ito tungkol sa pinaka-high-tech na sasakyan. Ang tanong, anong bagay sa buhay mo ngayon? Kasi kahit pinaka-advanced na EV, kung hindi swak sa lifestyle mo, magiging sakit lang na ulo. So bago ka magtanong anong best electric vehicle, ang mas tamang tanong, anong type ng EV ang bagay sa buhay ko? Dahil sa dulo, hindi ka bumibili ng sasakyan para magpahanga. Bumibili ka para mapadali ang buhay mo, makatipid ka at maging practical ka long term. Kung nakatulong to, share mo sa mga kaibigan mo na nag-iisip mag-EV. Baka makatipid siya ng daan-daang libo dahil sa tamang desisyon. And if gusto mo ng real-world car ownership tips, practical gastos, breakdown, at no BS advice, subscribe na sa Unlimited Life. See you sa next video. Ayun lang! I hope na nakatulong itong video na to. Thank you for watching this content. Don't forget to like and subscribe sa ating Unlimited Life YouTube channel and follow my Facebook and TikTok accounts for more related contents. Hanggang sa susunod mga ka-Chanli! Drive safely! Ingat!